Next recording, Vivek Dhairya Ashraya, third reading. It's from verse 12 to verse 17. Commencing at verses 12 and 13. Ahankara krite cheva posha poshana rakshane poshyati kramane cheva tatevante vasyati krame alokika manasidho sarvarte sharanam harihi evam chite sada bhavyam vachacha parikirtayet. When the ego sense arises in the protection of those who need sustenance, when even they attack you, or your students insult you. 12. In the effort towards the perfection of a divine heart and mind, Sri Hari is the only refuge in all cases. You should constantly cherish this mood in your innermost heart and soul and praise it with your voice. Tikas 12 and 13. When egotism predominates in the provision of stable nourishment of one's spouse, children, and other family members, when one is disrespected when one is insulted by one's students, etc. In the striving for the perfect goal of spiritual body and senses, in fact for perfection in each and every human pursuit, one should know that Sri Hari is the protector and keep this thought in heart and mind, always, along with the chanting of the mantra of surrender to him, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Verse 14. Anyasya bhajanam tatra swato gamanamevacha Prarthana karya bhartrepi tato nyatra vivarjayet. Totally renounce the praise, the sight, or taking refuge for any purpose in any other Godhead than Sri Harihi. Tika 14. One must most definitely renounce in every way singing praise of any other Godhead than Sri Harihi, taking their sight or resorting to them, and one should never pray to them for any purpose. Verse 15. Avishwaso nakartavya sarvata vatakastu saha brahmastra chatako bhavyo praptam seveta nirmamaha. Never lose faith, for this would be a great obstacle. Ponder on the examples of Brahmastra and the Chataka bird. Serve the Lord with whatever comes to you and without an atom of ego sense. Tika 15. Lack of faith in the Lord is a great obstacle to devotion. Never lose faith. One's faith should emulate the example of the Brahmastra and the Chataka bird. Hanumanji had been bound by the Brahmastra weapon, which cannot be countered, but Indrajit doubted its full efficacy and additionally bound Hanumanji with some snakes. This lack of faith rendered the Brahmastra ineffective. The Chataka bird will only ever drink drops of rain that fall during the period of the Swati Nakshatra and none other. This faith is certainly fruitful. Serve the Lord with whatever he grants to you with his grace. Know that it is all his grace and accept it selflessly. Serve him joyfully with this and without making ego-driven stress. Verse 16. Yata katangshit karyani kuryadutchavashanvapi Kim va proktena bahuna sharanam bhavayet harim. whatever and whenever you must perform worldly or religious duties, whether they be of great or lesser importance, do them with the exclusive feeling that Sri Hari is your sole refuge. What more is there to say? Tika 16. Perform your worldly and scriptural duties as well as possible. What else is there to say? Sri Hari is the only refuge. Always cherish this mood in the heart. Ultimate verse, verse 17. Evam ashrayanam proktam sarvesham sarvada hitam kalo bhaktya dimargahi dusadyaha etime matihi. In this way, refuge in Sri Hari has been explained. This refuge is of the greatest benefit for everyone always. In this age of Kali, Bhakti and other paths are very difficult to follow. This is my opinion. Tika 17. In this way, Sri Vallabh Acharya has described the path of surrender to the Divine Beloved for the benefit of all beings. In this age of struggle, the path of devotion, including worship, disciplinic practices, to move closer to the Beloved's knowledge and action is hard to attain. This path of discretion, perseverance, and refuge in the Divine Beloved is the simplest and easiest. Thus concludes the wisdom, perseverance, and salutes and refuge treatise. Jai Jai Shri Radha. Jai Shri Radha.